Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video we are going to discuss about the final movie ship that is coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise, the Bullet ship, also known as the Catapult, which will become available through an unlockable quest in Extra Island for 30 gems, just like the Shiki Island ship. Kind of fitting if you think about the fact that I actually ranked them back in the day when they were leaked, and I said these two are the best ones. Here you can see all of the abilities of the Catapult and the upgraded ones, including modifications. You can go through them, I already did in my ranking video, but we are going to go through the advantages and disadvantages to help you decide on if you should buy the ship or not. Without further ado, let's begin with the advantages. It provides a good attack and HP boost. The HP boost will definitely be helpful for survivability and perhaps HP requirements. And the attack boost is great at 1.55 times, just a bit shy from the usual 1.6 times attack boost we see in ships. That of course goes for the base ability, but even there, we see an even better attack boost for the captain specifically. It is 1.2 times higher than the normal one, that is for the rest of the crew. And have in mind that this is a great addition to the ship because it ties very nicely with the bullet mechanic where he boosts himself more. But on top of that, we have to consider that this one applies only to our own captain, not both captains. So the friend captain unit does not get this attack boost, but the normal one instead. Still, one unit out of the 6 in the crew getting a higher attack boost can definitely be beneficial. On top of that, the ship makes perfects easier to hit. At first at level 10 slightly easier, and then the ease of perfects becomes better with upgrades. Something kind of unnecessary in my opinion. They should have had the ship making easier perfects immediately from the base level like we see in a lot of ships, but easier perfects nonetheless. And also we see the special cooldown reduction at the start of the quest, which at this point has become a ship standard. Talking about upgrades, we also see very good level upgrades here with the attack boost and HP boost increasing, but the captain specific attack boost increasing as well, and some utility being added with matching slots, specifically the Psi and Dex ones, which I am a big fan of because if you pay attention to the base ability of the ship, it boosts strength, Q and int characters, not Psi and Dex, meaning Psi and Dex slots cannot be immediately matching based on the type of our crew, since we are not going to use Dex or Psi characters. The Catapult will also be a great combination with final tap ability having captains and higher self-boosting captains. For example, Bullet boosts himself higher as a captain than the rest of the crew, and the ship boosts him even higher, making his final attack at the end of the chain even stronger. If our captain also has a final tap ability that specifically benefits their final attack and not total damage or something different, then this ship immediately benefits the damage output coming from that final attack because of the final tap ability as well. Finally, since this ship is coming from an unlockable quest, I have to mention the quest rewards that you will obtain by unlocking the quest and the ship. Cotton candy, one of its type, for plus 300, a manual to upgrade specials, proof of friendship and also rumble scrolls, so make certain you either enter the quest with double Baggy or Namikarina as captains to duplicate some of the rewards, or just double Chopper, either Christmas Chopper or Film Red Chopper, in order to increase your cotton candy drops for attack HP and RCV if that is what you want to do. Let's now also go to the other side and talk about the disadvantages of the ship. Immediately, it costs 30 gems. I am certain that a lot of players who want to save for the New Year's Super Sugo Fest coming up, the much anticipated one, so every single gem counts, and probably you don't really want to unlock the ship. Do not worry though, you don't even need to do it immediately since the unlockable quest will stay around for a while. If, for example, we see a very strong Strength Q or Int Captain get released during the New Year's Super Sugo Fest, after pulling for that character, if you get that character, then you can unlock this ship as well if it is indeed a great combination with them. So, no rush, that is for certain. To continue with the disadvantages though, this ship has no special. And not only a base special, it does not gain a special from modifications either. There is also no Psi or Dex boosting, which I have mentioned already. Only Strength Q and Int characters get the attack boosting from the ship, which is not the end of the world of course, but I do have to mention it because this is not a universal ship. Even though Psi and Dex slots become matching, with upgrades, Psi and Dex units will not be boosted either way. And finally, I kinda think that the ship has bad modifications. One extra turn of special cooldown reduction at the start of the quest is not that impactful to be honest, and then we see a passive buff in fighter characters' base attack for 200. Nothing crazy, and on top of that it makes a ship that specifically boosts 3 types more specific to one class, only fighters, obviously aimed at bullet, but still the ship requiring you to build a team full of fighter units that are only Strength Q and Int in order to get everything out of it is not that great. So I am not a big fan of the modifications, even though the second one can allow you to apply more damage to the enemy. That's everything I had to say for the worth of this ship though. I think we encounter a pretty similar situation with the Siki ship. We don't really need it right now, and if a situation arises where we want to get it, we can. As of right now, the plan seems to remain the same, just save for the New Year's Super Sugo Fest. What do you think about the ship though? Tell me in the comments down below. Are you going to get it or just wait and save your gems for now? If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, definitely leave a like, I would really appreciate it. And you can also check my worth videos on the Tesoro, the Siki, and of course the Zephyr ships as well, the other 3 movie ships we saw during this movie campaign. Subscribe for more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, and as always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.